The Seeker's Lamp Podcast. Season 1 Episode 14. The Symbol of the Lamp in Different Religions. Lamps are devices that produce light by burning oil, gas, or electricity. They have been used for various purposes throughout history, such as illumination, decoration, and ritual. Lamps also have symbolic meanings in different religions, often representing concepts such as wisdom, guidance, enlightenment, and divinity. In this article, we will explore some examples of how lamps are used as symbols in different religions and what they signify. Judaism. In Judaism, lamps are associated with the presence of God and His commandments. The menorah, a 7-branched lamp stand, was one of the most important items in the tabernacle and later in the temple. It symbolized God's perfection and constant guidance for His people. The menorah was also a reminder of the miracle of Hanukkah, when a small amount of oil burned for 8 days in the rededicated temple. The festival of Hanukkah is celebrated by lighting candles on a 9-branched menorah, called a Hanukkah, to commemorate God's faithfulness and provision. Another example of lamps in Judaism is the Netamid, or the eternal light, that hangs above the ark in every synagogue. It represents God's eternal presence and covenant with His people. Christianity. In Christianity, lamps are symbols of Christ, who is called the light of the world, John 8 verse 12. Christians are also called to be lights in the world, reflecting Christ's love and truth, Matt 5:14-16. Lamps are also used to represent the Word of God, which is a lamp to our feet and a light to our path, PS 119:105. Lamps can also signify readiness and vigilance, as in the parable of the wise and foolish virgins who waited for the bridegroom with their lamps, Matt 25:1-13. Another example of lamps in Christianity is the Paschal candle, which is lit during Easter to celebrate Christ's resurrection. It symbolizes Christ as the Alpha and Omega, the beginning and the end, who conquered death and darkness. Islam. In Islam, lamps are symbols of Allah's guidance and mercy. The Quran is described as a lamp that gives light and clarity, Quran 33:46. The most famous lamp in Islam is the one mentioned in the verse known as Ayat an-Nur, the verse of light, which says, Allah is the light of the heavens and the earth. The example of His light is like a niche within which is a lamp, the lamp is within glass, the glass as if it were a pearly, white, star lit from wisdom, and to Lakshmi, the goddess of wealth and prosperity. One of the most popular, the oil of a blessed olive tree, neither of the east nor of the west, whose oil would almost glow even if untouched by fire. Light upon light. Allah guides to His light whom He wills. And Allah presents examples for the people, and Allah is knowing of all things. Quran 2400 hours 35. This verse is often interpreted as a metaphor for Allah's transcendence and immanence, His oneness and multiplicity, His essence and attributes. The lamp is also a symbol of Muhammad, who is called Siraj Munir, a luminous lamp, in the Quran, Quran 33:46. Another example of lamps in Islam is the lantern or fainas that is used during Ramadan to decorate mosques and homes. It represents joy and celebration during the holy month of fasting and prayer. Hinduism. In Hinduism, lamps are symbols of knowledge, wisdom, and enlightenment. They are used in various rituals and ceremonies, such as puja, worship, arti, offering, and Deepavali, festival of lights. Lamps are also offered to various deities, especially to Ganesha, the elephant-headed god of success, and festivals of Hinduism is Diwali, which means row or series of lights. It symbolizes the spiritual victory of light over darkness, good over evil, and knowledge over ignorance. Another example of lamps in Hinduism is the Akhan Jyoti or Akhan Deepa, which is a lamp that is kept burning continuously for a certain period of time. It represents devotion and dedication to a deity or a cause. Zoroastrianism. In Zoroastrianism, lamps are symbols of Ahura Mazda, the supreme god of light and righteousness. Fire is also an important element in Zoroastrian worship, as it represents Ahura Mazda's presence and power. Zoroastrians maintain sacred fires in their temples, called fire temples or atashbirams. These fires are kept burning continuously by priests who tend them with reverence. Zoroastrians also use lamps or candles in their homes as a sign of respect for Ahura Mazda and his creation. Another example of lamps in Zoroastrianism is the diva or devo, which is a lamp that is lit during festivals and ceremonies. It symbolizes joy and happiness, as well as the eternal flame of Ahura Mazda. In conclusion, lamps are more than just sources of light, they are also rich in symbolism and meaning in different religions. They express various aspects of faith, such as divine presence, guidance, enlightenment, worship, and celebration. By exploring how lamps are used as symbols in different religions, we can gain a deeper understanding of their beliefs and values.